Good morning and welcome to the Christmas edition here at Daryllorette Cafe. I'm your host, Darryllorette. As usual, I just came from the kitchen, just fixed myself a bowl of oatmeal with a couple of chopped bananas, and this morning I have a cup of green tea. So we got to be wishing you all a Merry Christmas out there, and well, we'll save the Happy New Year for the next video. Okay, well, let's have our breakfast. I haven't had my breakfast yet, so well, I had a bagel, a cinnamon raisin bagel when I got up, but it's time for something a little more substantial. Welcome to my little world where I live in a box. All right. Well, I hope you're having a good Christmas. I'm enjoying Spacemas. Every year I celebrate, I don't celebrate Christmas anymore. I celebrate Spacemas. Yes, for 10 days, the Space Channel shows nothing but marathons of movie marathons, television show marathons, and you could, whenever you want to, sit in front of the TV and watch a movie or a television show, and it's on all day. And that's cause to celebrate. Well, are you done your Christmas shopping yet? Today's the last day. Today's the last day before Christmas. Christmas Eve. If you haven't finished yet, today's your last day. So get out there and spend, spend, spend. Actually, yesterday I went grocery shopping, so I would have enough groceries to get me through the weekend, because I think the grocery stores are closed until after Boxing Day, so it would be Tuesday. So it's like a long weekend. Oh, the last long weekend of the year. Except for, well, yeah, well, New Year's kind of starts this year and ends next year. So that's another long weekend, I think, yeah. But that spans into next year, so it doesn't count, right? I don't know why I got this bloody coupon buddy here on the side of my my screen. Apparently I could get rid of it, it says, if I want to, but I don't know what it is, and it might come in handy for something, so I better just hide it. But it's on all the websites. There's a little CB in a red little box up at the right hand corner of the screen. Kind of bizarre. So I got all this security on this bloody thing, and it can't prevent these bloody whatever they are from still showing up on your monitor. Anyway, let's see how the tea's doing. Well, I think I finally got to level 5 on the slots game down at Tagged. It took me months and months. I had one more card I had to fill out. Game card. Yesterday I finally got the last X. I had to get 3 blue X's for the card was called the Blue Meanie or something like that, and I just had to get one more blue X and I got it yesterday, so it was like, yay, I can move on to round 5. Now I thought round 5 would be it, but now there's a round 6. So it's going to take me months and months and months to get through round 5 in order to go on and move on to round 6. It's just endless. I've been playing these games for like over a year. It's insane. I mean, who plays a game every day for an entire year? I've literally played these games, some of them, every single day for an entire year. Now, I thought I played Monopoly a long time when I was a kid. I used to play all night long. I used to play Monopoly when I was a kid. And that was a lot of fun. Playing for hours with friends, you know, at their house. Stay up late at night. And I thought that was a long game. Yesterday I was watching some videos from the Maritimes where I grew up, and I found you know, I thought I grew up working in the bars and restaurants of Halifax, Nova Scotia, and with my father, and was exposed to a lot of music, a lot of local music, and for some reason one of the artists, Matt Minglewood, popped into my head, and I thought, I'll look up on YouTube and see if I can find some videos of Matt Minglewood. And of course, once I found a video of him, I thought of other maritime artists like Sam Moon and Oakley, and just they, you know, it was like I had forgotten about these guys. And I used to really like them. Their Maritimes has a lot of great talent. Especially Halifax. I mean, we got some Anne Murray's from the Maritimes, and that Rita McNeil. I think Sarah McLachlan, I think, is also from the Maritimes. But there's some really good talent that's come out of Nova Scotia and the Maritimes. I wasn't born there. I was born here in Ontario, but I'm kind of glad I was brought up there. I was exposed to a lot of very rich culture. Very rich culture. Mm. Well, all done the oatmeal. Well, I don't know if I talked about it on my last video, but that Stephen King movie, Bag of Bones, was on. I think it was last week. And I watched it. It was two-part miniseries on A&E. I couldn't see my nephew in it, but apparently my sister and her husband could find him. They had to re-watch it and probably slow it down because the scene that they shot in the public gardens in Halifax was not a very long scene, so you would have to be really on the lookout to see the people in the background to find anybody you knew that was working that day, you know. But apparently he was just sitting in the grass with somebody, I think maybe a girl, and just in the background, you know. So it would be hard. You would really, you know, if he was really far in the background, you would really have to keep your eyes open. So apparently they were able to find him, but they got paid to use their Jeep as well. For their Jeep was transformed into the sheriff's Jeep, but for some reason they didn't seem to use that. At least not. The sheriff would show up at Pierce Bronson's character's door, and you wouldn't see him drive up. So I thought, well, since you didn't see him drive up, you're not going to see the Jeep that they paid my sister to use. So that was kind of unfortunate, but you know, that's showbiz. Anyway, that's all the time we got for today here on this special Christmas edition of Daryll Cafe. I'm your host, as always, Daryll Lorette. Till next time, hope you have a good Christmas, and maybe we'll see you before New Year's, and wish you a Happy New Year. And if we don't, Happy New Year. Okay, bye for now.